first win in the Cabrera era. Just your feelings on and your thoughts about the game just in general. Obviously, we knew that we were going to see a lot play and pretty much everyone play, but just overall thoughts on.
I mean, I'm very happy, and proud of these young men that they were you had this opportunity to play a game of basketball that they've been looking to do since June and July. It's been a long summer. It's been a long fall. And they have been great. They've been coachable. There's some things that I'm not too happy with, but that's normal. And they know that. So we'll fix them. It's the first game. I get it. I was in their shoes, excitement. Sometimes you don't want to play down to the level of your opponent. Sometimes you want to get better. Our practices are really, really competitive. And I want every game to be that way. But they're going to learn. It's a learning process, so we'll be okay.
So just about Jamel, I know that he came off the bench and just was able to lead this team in scoring. Just how he's already progressed already.
Yeah, Jamel, I'll be honest, talent is not an issue with Jamel. Jamel's a talented kid, but he's still young. Learning how to play like the game of basketball is extremely important at this level. And he's gotten a lot better, less thinking, just kind of playing, just being himself, being athletic, running the floor, shooting when his feet are set. So, I'm proud because he had a rough day. He got a tough phone call from a situation back home, so he was able to play well, and I'm very happy for him.
So you said that you wanted to see them hungry, and you could tell that they were all hungry and they made the most of their opportunities because not all of them are going to have those opportunities in the season, but they did show you that they are hungry. Yeah,
like I hate to remind them, but every game's not going to be like this. It gets harder. So we have to stay locked into what we do. I get the dunks and the flash as part of being a college student athlete and having fun. But it's not going to be like this every single time. In a perfect world, we would love it, but it's not. So just trying to keep them grounded and humbled. But I'm proud of them.
So the question throughout the offseason was, are they going to gel together this quick? And you could tell that no matter what five were on the court, they gelled together pretty well.
Yeah, I'll be honest. It's still early, but one thing I will say about having 14 new guys is that these young men, they like each other. They have their moments of adversity, struggling with it in practice and even in games, but they do like each other. And that was a concern of mine, because everyone was new. But that's what the summer's for. The summer's so important, and it's my job to continue for them to like each other and play with each other inside those white lines.
Braylon said the other day, and you've said it, if you don't defend, you don't play. Chase Forte was in the passing lanes. He was tipping balls. Everybody was tipping balls, but Chase got his hands on so many, and more importantly, efficiently turned those into offense. And that's something I know that is going to be a staple of your program, or you want it to be a staple of your program. Good defense turns into efficient offense.
Yeah, Chase Forte, listen, I coached against him for 2 years, right? And Chase averaged 20 points last year. Chase isn't here because I thought he was an elite offensive guy. Can he score the ball? Absolutely. But he's here because of how well he defended. He was by far the best defensive player in our league for 2 straight years. And that's including anybody that played on my team. So that's why I recruited him, and we recruited him to be a part of the Demon family, and he chose to come here. He's a very good kid, great human being. He's coachable. Like he was raised by 2 unbelievable parents, and good things happen to those type of dudes that we call in our program everyday guys.
Rebounding, another key. In a game like this, you want to be able to dominate the boards. Early, it was Jamison Epps. Got his hands on a lot of balls, grabbed a lot of them, turned possessions around. Everybody's going to look at the scoring column first, but he did a lot of the dirty work.
Jamison has a knack for rebounding. He's not very athletic, right? Which is not a bad thing, but he has a great knack for being in position, kind of Kevin Love-ish. Just finding the ball. It's a gift. It's not anything we've taught him. It's something he's done, his entire career in junior college, and even so far here. He led us in rebounding against UTA scrimmage and the Pine Bluff scrimmage, and And he drives me crazy because he never boxes out, but he always finds a way to get the rebound. So, I just want him to continue to do that, and hopefully we get a lot of wins.
Transfer heavy roster, we know that, but a freshman, Ryan Force, didn't look out of place in his first collegiate game. In fact, he looked right at home.
Yeah, so Ryan and Jamel are very similar. Two talented dudes. Talent is not an issue with them. Just learning how to play the game is so important at this level, and they're learning. And in this type of game, I kind of knew he was going to have a good game because he just has an ability to score the basketball and just be athletic. I want him to make the right plays sometimes, but that's teaching. He's a freshman, and it's expected.
You also kind of have to balance. If you turn that off, he may not be as effective.
100%. That's why, like the staff is like they're getting a lot better. I said, guys, sometimes you got to just let people alone that have that ability to do certain things. And, we fixed that in film, to get him better.
Dream job, dream win?
Absolutely. 1-0, no matter who it is. I tell everybody, I said, don't complain. Like an ugly win is better than a pretty loss, right? And the alternative is 0-1. I could be in here angry and not wanting to talk, but this is my dream job, and I'm glad I got that first one out the way.
Coach, congratulations. Thanks for your time.
Thank you, guys.